It's a story we've been following for years as the South Dakota Board of Education Standards implements new social studies standards. It's a development that not only impacts how teachers instruct, but how kids learn about our country's history.
Today, professional development trips for elementary and middle school teachers began, which, according to the State Department of Education, aim to help teachers implement the new standards by the fall of 2025. Tonight, KELOLAND's Dan Santella takes a closer look at these trips.
Sherry Whitehead teaches 5th grade reading and social studies in Yankton. While she's a veteran teacher, she's relatively new to this state.
Being new to South Dakota, I want to learn about it so I can teach my children, and I just think it's an amazing opportunity that the state has given us to learn about this, especially those of us that are new to the state.
She's among the teachers heading out on 2 road trips. According to the State Department of Education, one trip is focused on history east of the Missouri River, while another tours the western half of the state. Roughly 240 teachers are taking part. This morning, KELOLAND News caught up with state historian Ben Jones at Lincoln High School in Sioux Falls.
Today's first day. We'll be back here on Friday, but in between we're going to Brookings, DeSmet, Madison, Aberdeen, spots in Huron, Mitchell, up near Sisseton, and then Vermilion and Yankton. And back here on Friday.
Today's East River itinerary includes visits to the Old Courthouse Museum as well as the Pettigrew Home and the USS South Dakota Battleship Memorial.
It brings to life, I think, what the person lived through, what the event looked like, just the ambience of the area.
Jones explains that federal funds are paying for the travels, which are free for teachers and may provide college or continuing education credit. Locations on tour may be familiar to some participating teachers, but Jones says the tour is an opportunity.
As the new standards get rolled out, the material might be new. But secondly, I grew up in Sioux Falls. I've been to the South Dakota. I've been to the Pettigrew, but many people haven't.
Furthermore, it's an opportunity teachers will have together.
Collaboration with other teachers is amazing. It's one of the best things you can do in teaching.
In Sioux Falls, Dan Santella, KELOLAND News.
Now, the trips last through Friday. The Board of Education Standards passed the new standards by a 5-2 vote in April. The new standards were opposed by the Associated School Boards of South Dakota, the School Administrators of South Dakota, and the South Dakota Education Association.